Gerard and Kerrin, this is what we came up with from this morning's meeting. So the pool's now 8.5 by 4.5 in the swimmable area. It's really about sort of 9.5 to the waterfall at the end there. At the far end of the pool, I have a waterfall. It's not a waterfall per se. It's not a sheer descent of water. It's just water running down a tiled wall, and I will do lighting in between those steppers there. The steppers are about 1 metre wide by 500 mil, with a sort of about 200 mil gap in between them. The inside of the pool, typically what we do is we build to about 1.8 metres deep, 1.2 metres in the shallow end. The spa's sitting up around about 450 mil high. You can now get in on either side, and it spills over on two sides. So one side into the pool, and the other side is actually going into a channel behind that pot that's got the bird of paradise there. The pool fence is going to sit at the end of the deck. The decking is now 5 metres out from the edge of the veranda where the current posts are, plus that additional 1 metre or so that you've got before the posts. Barbecue is going to sit under a solid roof at this end here, and as discussed, I'm going to try and we're going to put skylights in here. We're going to put an opening roof, a louvered roof over the bulk of this deck. Steps down to the pool area, I've just made them 3 metres wide. They go into that space which is about 2.5 metres wide. The underside of this roof, now I've just left this as a timber finish because I was just looking at timber finishes. I think we'll probably end up going back to just a white finish. All the structure, all of the frame that will come with the Luvatech system will be white anyway. So I think I wouldn't mind just going back to that. But let me know what your thoughts are. The limestone that you see here, this is that limestone that you showed me in that picture, which I think is beautiful. So it's really just representing that. The joints won't look as dark as what I've got on here. And as discussed this morning, I really don't think we should try and copy the limestone that's on the house. By all means, let's try and complement it, but let's not try and use that block and I don't know, I think they would clash. As discussed, these louvers are waterproof. Close them up and they have their own gutter system and drainage system. You can flip them all the way over to get the leaves off them. And of course, above that barbecue area there where I've got the skylights in the roof, that'll just be a roof effectively. The paving, let's talk about paving. I've just gone for a really light, it's a concrete paver from a company called Anston. Daybeds, you can get some really beautiful daybeds, beautiful stainless steel daybeds. I've got a sort of a black wicker happening in there. The umbrellas, I think you should have a look at a company called Instant Shade Umbrellas. They do a fantastic, really high quality cantilevered umbrella which sits in permanent holes into the paving there, so you don't have those big ugly bases. And you can see the waterfall just coming over the edge there behind where those people are standing on the steppers. The far fence, I'm going to still probably need further explanation there, but I'm going to try and see if we can get a slight garden bed, a raised garden bed in there. The garage. Now the garage really starts at pretty much where the current posts and pillars are, if we can get it this far forward. The gate in there takes you to a path which then leads down to the veranda. And I've played around with the sizing in here, so you can see quite comfortably. We can get 2 cars in here. I've actually concreted all of this. 2 cars in here. The gates can open perfectly fine. I'm missing a post in this corner, but as discussed in the last video, I want to try and do this side as one big beam. That way we don't have to put a post in. That way you can still use that little bit of land that's next door. As we discussed this morning, the first half of the screen is going to be it's a block wall which gets clad in the limestone, and then I'm going to do the timber fencing on top of it. You can see there the garage roof extends out over the pathway. And I think that'd be great just to, to run lighting all the way down there. I'd love to do up lighting on that limestone through that garden bed there. Obviously you want to do some lighting on the underside of this louvered roof so that we can utilize this space at night time better. So let me know if you think this design has nailed it, and we'll go from there. The next stage will be to put these into a series of drawings, and that way we can move forward towards getting the project costed up for you.